Attraction isn't about being loved, it's about who controls the frame. In every relationship, one leads the game and one gets played.
There exists a game older than chess itself, more dangerous than any war ever fought between nations. It is played in glances stolen across crowded rooms, in the electricity of forbidden proximity that makes your heart race, in words carefully chosen that mean absolutely everything, yet on the surface appear to say nothing at all. Welcome to the silent chess game where desire and power intertwine in an endless dance of pursuit and control. The first rule of this dangerous game is deceptively simple. Never reveal your true intentions to your opponent. Your desire must remain carefully hidden beneath layer upon layer of practiced restraint and calculated composure. Like fire burning beneath a sheet of ice, passion burns more fiercely and more intensely when it is contained. He watches her from across the crowded room, his penetrating gaze lingering on her just a moment too long. She feels his eyes upon her skin like the warmth of a distant flame, calling to her across the void. But she does not turn toward him. Not yet. That would be surrendering far too soon in this game. In this game of desire and dominance, the one who looks away first has already lost the battle. The second rule is equally essential. Proximity itself becomes a weapon to be wielded with surgical precision. He steps deliberately closer to her, close enough now for her to catch the intoxicating scent of his presence. Sandalwood and leather and something darker beneath it all, something dangerous that speaks to her primal instincts. She does not step back from his advance. That would be conceding precious ground in this delicate dance. Instead, she leans infinitesimally forward into his space, boldly reclaiming the charged territory between their bodies. His breath catches audibly in his throat. She has made her first aggressive move in this silent war. The third rule governs all communication. Words are valuable currency and must be spent with great wisdom. He speaks first, breaking the silence. His voice drops low, meant only for her ears and no one else. You are playing a very dangerous game tonight, he warns her, his words carrying both threat and promise. She smiles at his warning, but the smile is calculated and does not quite reach her watchful eyes. Perhaps I am, but you have already lost far more than you have yet realized, she replies softly. Her words land with devastating precision, like finest silk wrapped elegantly around cold, unyielding steel beneath. The fourth rule concerns physical contact. Touch is the final frontier, reserved exclusively for the endgame. His fingers brush ever so lightly against her delicate wrist, seemingly by accident, but we both know better. The touch sends white-hot lightning coursing through her veins, but her composed face betrays absolutely nothing. She raises a single elegant eyebrow at him. Careful now, she whispers coolly. That was almost clumsy. He withdraws his hand slowly, but not before letting his touch linger there a deliberate fraction too long. The fifth rule acknowledges a fundamental truth. Power shifts constantly like sand, never resting in one place. One moment she commands the entire room simply through her profound and unsettling silence. All eyes on her. The very next moment, he reclaims total control with nothing more than a single knowing, devastating glance. They circle each other with predatory grace, like wolves in moonlight deciding which one strikes first tonight. The sixth rule is perhaps the most dangerous. Vulnerability is not weakness. It is the ultimate strategic trap. She deliberately allows a moment of genuine softness to cross her carefully composed and guarded features tonight. He mistakes this fleeting softness for surrender, for weakness. That is precisely what she wants him to think. When he confidently reaches for her, she steps smoothly away with practiced grace, leaving him grasping only air. You actually thought I was yours for the taking? Her sparkling eyes laugh at him without making a sound. The seventh rule demands something difficult. Patience is the true hunter's greatest and most essential virtue. He does not pursue her hasty retreat. Instead, he simply waits there, watching her with infinite patient intensity. She feels his patient, unwavering gaze like steady pressure building against the surface of her exposed skin. His stillness is somehow more unsettling and more arousing than any direct physical advance could ever possibly be. Long minutes crawl past like hours. The tension between them builds steadily toward an inevitable breaking point. The eighth rule concerns the windows to the soul. The eyes reveal what the lips will never dare admit. When their eyes finally meet again after the long silence, the naked truth passes wordlessly between them both. "I want you completely," his burning gaze declares, with an intensity that utterly steals the breath from her lungs. "I know you do," her steady gaze replies, "but I have not yet decided if you truly deserve to have me." The ninth rule elevates silence to an art form. Silence often speaks far louder than any verbal declaration. They stand together in the weighted silence now, saying absolutely nothing aloud, yet knowing everything about each other. The crowded room around them fades into meaningless background noise. Everyone else might as well not even exist. In this single moment of profound silence, 1,000 intimate conversations occur simultaneously between their locked eyes. The 10th rule defines true dominance. It is earned only through absolute self-control, never through brute force. He could simply close the distance and kiss her trembling lips right now. The tantalizing thought hangs between them. But true dominance lies in making her want that kiss even more desperately and urgently than he himself does. He deliberately steps back from her instead. The sudden loss of his warmth against her skin is utterly devastating. She hates him intensely for this cruel withdrawal. Yet paradoxically, she wants him even more desperately because of it. The 11th rule honors mystery. Mystery is always more seductive and more compelling than any cold certainty ever could be. What lies hidden beneath her perfectly composed exterior? What secrets does she hold? He burns desperately to know them. And what primal force drives his relentless, unwavering pursuit of her? She must understand his hidden motivations completely. Neither will ever reveal themselves fully to the other. Complete revelation would immediately end their beautiful, dangerous game. The 12th rule governs pacing. The exquisite tension between them must be carefully sustained, never carelessly released too soon. Every touch almost given, then deliberately withdrawn. Every promised kiss approached, then cruelly denied at the last possible moment. The wanting itself becomes infinitely sweeter and more intoxicating than any actual fulfillment could ever hope to be. They exist together, suspended in this state of perpetual becoming, never quite arriving at their inevitable destination. The 13th rule redefines surrender entirely. Words of surrender must come only from strength, never ever from weakness. "I yield to you tonight," she finally breathes aloud, but her strong voice holds absolutely no trace of defeat. Her surrender is a precious gift she chooses freely to give him, not a hard-won victory he has claimed from her. He understands this crucial distinction completely and absolutely. It makes her willing surrender infinitely more precious to him. The 14th rule speaks to the deepest truth. In genuine connection, both partners are simultaneously conqueror and conquered. He takes her beautiful face gently in his hands now. She permits this, but her commanding eyes still rule him completely. Neither truly leads this dance. Neither follows. They move together now as one single unified force of nature. The 15th rule demands courage. The deepest and most profound intimacy requires complete and absolute vulnerable trust. To freely give another person genuine power over your heart and soul is the ultimate act of raw courage. She entrusts him with her inner fire. In return, he trusts her completely with his deepest, darkest shadow. Together they become complete at last, each one now holding carefully what the other most desperately needs to survive. The 16th rule elevates their connection beyond the merely physical. True lasting passion transcends the body entirely. Their bodies may hunger desperately for each other's touch, but it is their minds that most truly and intimately dance. Each clever provocation of intellect proves more deeply arousing to them both than any physical touch could ever be. The 17th rule dispels the illusion. Possession of another is forever impossible. Only genuine connection is actually real. He cannot truly own her. She cannot completely claim him, but they can choose freely to belong deeply to each other. This crucial difference means absolutely everything. It is the sacred space where genuine love lives and breathes and grows. The final 18th rule is both ending and beginning. The game between them never truly ends. Not ever. Even now, lying together in the quiet, peaceful aftermath of passion, they already begin the dance again with fresh eyes. A single raised eyebrow, a knowing secret smile. The eternal dance of desire and power continues once again. For in this ancient game of desire and power, there are no permanent victors, no final, lasting victories to claim. There is only the exquisite, endless, intoxicating pleasure of playing together. The joy lives in the game itself, and they would have it absolutely no other way. For this is where they are most alive, most themselves,